Minimize that. Right, I think... Yeah, right, we're up now. What shall I do first?
Get cracking in the event.
It's not exactly the best event in the world, is it? Let's see how bad I do, shall we?
Look at his name. I think he might be giving out free wins.
I mean, I'll take free wins. I'm certainly not going to deny free wins.
I had one guy surrender to me.
Well, I'm currently using Swole. That's a pretty decent first hand for Swole. Oh, he is definitely throwing. That's a self TK. Hey, it's a win. I take
The
wins.
hero we needed.
I take those wins, it's fine. No issue with that. You do that, bro. Got off. Am I just going to swing for game?
Yeah.
There you go, then. And I'll tell you something, that was one hell of a game.
Yeah, you're off to a better start than I had. It took me
Is this
8
normal?
games. It took me 8 games to win 3.
I know, let me just quickly check something. How long have I got on Duel Pass? 23 days. I'm fine with that. Oh yeah, I've got a 10 roll. Boom. Go. That's not great, actually. I'm just going to waste a bit of time while I sort these cards out, man. Since I've got to be up in 5 hours. That's actually a real nice card. Circle of Fairies. Yeah, I'm selling stuff at a fair again today.
I hope it goes better than last time.
Doubt it. It's the same sort of one.
Why do you bother?
Because I need to offload my bulk somehow.
I think you might have more success just like shredding it and...
I need to put loads of stuff on eBay and all that stuff when I get a second. I've just got my 3 newest decks I need to mess about with.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what were you on about? Cypher or one of them, wasn't it?
Yeah. Slifer, Ice Jade, and Dino Morbius. I don't even think we've got this in real life yet. Yep. I got one more. I got nothing I needed. Like, this is really nice. I can accept that one.
What pack did you open?
The Synchronized Cosmos.
Ah.
I wanted some Naturia bits. Don't massively need the Naturia bits. That's a deck that I might potentially build at some point. I was building what? Naturia Vernisylph. Because that's actually a pretty decent deck. It's not going to let me down. We'll go first, it's fine. This guy's not called Defeat Me, though.
It's called Defeat You.
It won't surprise me. Swole's not the best. Oh, Christ, now that is not a good first go in hand.
What do you mean?
That is... I can't do anything with that.
Yeah, you can make Monk.
That's all I can do.
Monk, double called by Droplet, Baylor in hand. Oh, don't bother getting rid of that.
I've got 2 call by, it's fine. See?
He thought your hand was full combo. He didn't realise that called by was half your combo.
What do you think you were playing? That's certainly a striker list. That's certainly a deck. One could say a deck of all time.
I'm a little annoyed you haven't been FTK'd yet.
If this guy goes first or not. I might be getting FTK'd, I'm off second.
Yeah, I like how this format just allowed people to play FTK decks. It's like, oh, nice.
Zombie. No. I've played zombie enough to know how to stop the combo starters, so I'm not letting him do that. Guido! What does a Guido even do?
Fail 10.
It special summons itself. Yeah, have this. So I found all the Ice Jade cards under my bed with an entire box of sleeves that I can use. Crypt sleeves. Because apparently Crypt is a colour. Alright, so he's got an Agido. He's got a monster. And I just drew Moye. Alright. A Shuna. In defense. I can special Ecclesia. Because he controls more monsters than me. Then I can summon the Moye. Moye effect. Reveal long one. Get token. Then we go for Chishao. Using this token. And you. Alright, so now we have Chishao. That'll stop a monster effect. Then we've got Moye. Moye's a draw. And I'll draw into Moye, of course I do.
Naturally.
We'll add Blackout to hand. Then we'll do you. We'll discard Moye, because we've used one this turn. Summon long one. Summon a token. Then we'll summon Dark Chishao.
You prepare that one.
In this situation, I do. He's got a nice little banish effect.
I think it's pretty funny that Sword Soul can.
There you go. 3 wins.
Sword Soul can basically always hit lethal on you because of how much they burn you for.
Yeah, Swole is annoyingly way better than it has any rights to be.
Like, the burn from both long ones, like, it puts you in such risky.
Yeah, like if you go in second, the other one's better. But going first for that extra, you can burn for 24 and just banish your opponent's cards. It's real nice. But now I'm in bronze. Right, pick a deck. What am I using? We've got Fish. We've got Swole.
Oh yeah, you can play Fish.
Yeah, it's either Fish, Swole, or Labyrinth. I'm probably best with. Or Punk. I'm pretty decent with. Fish. Lose Fish. I am averagely decent with Fish.
Oh, big-headed.
Well, no, I'm fairly decent with Fish.
Averagely decent.
I like how they changed the rules that you can't get knocked down out of gold now.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, the next update is you can't get kicked out of gold, but you have more. You need to do more wins to get out of gold. Apparently.
I don't know who's getting kicked out of gold anyway.
Deepest depths. Activate deepest depths to banish a fish. We're going to banish Pierces. We're going to add from deck to hand. This boy, Snopios. Exceeds effect. Summons himself. I mean, I could do this, but... No. That will do. That's not the best first turn hand I've ever seen, but... I've got Ariampos, so that's something. Doesn't it take a lot of points to get this car?
Which car? No, that's... Pretty sure that's one of the first ones you get.
I don't care about this maxi, it's fine. No issue with that. I'm just going to sleeve this Ice Shade deck in my hand while this guy does his turn. Dark Magician. Because of course it's a Dark Magician player. If I ash that, he'll just use it again, won't he?
Next turn.
Let him do it, it's fine. It's like ashing a danger. You don't, because I can just do it straight away. Also fine. Soul Servant. Nope, you're not drawing. Naff all. No drawing for you. Oh, he's got Timaeus. 2800 beat stick, huh?
You think they'll ever release Dragoon on Macedon?
It wouldn't do... I don't think it'd do any much of an impact if they did.
I think if they're banned Verta, it'd be absolutely fine.
Of course, that's a fusion spell. It'd probably be fine even without Verti, to be fair.
I don't want to see Dragoon.
Because they'd have to play loads of bricks, and Branded don't even need... Branded can just play it anyway. And your opponent cannot target spell or traps you control with card effects, and they can't be destroyed by card effects. I nuke the field, so that's completely irrelevant to me. And then we use this. Some Arion boss. In attack Modi. Use its effect to banish a fish. We're going to banish... I believe... We're going to banish Schiff. Or do we ban Zep? We'll banish Zep. Because then Zep immediately activates to summon itself.
Looking forward to using the Bestials in Macedon.
I actually am. I like the Bestials. And I'm completely fine using fish against them. We'll go for Ascan. They make quite a lot of decks a lot more powerful, but I think they're going to be pre-hit, from what I've heard.
Yeah, they've already released the hits.
Are they down to 2s?
I think they limited Jerusalem and Magnum. I can't remember.
It'll be Druisworm and Magnum, yeah. I don't know if they're at 1, but I heard that they are getting some sort of hit. Yeah, go on. Use your banish card on my fish. Why would you do that? Does he not realise that banishing my fish is an incredibly stupid idea? Most people banish their own fish with their own cards. Sure. I've got Snowpios I can summon if I need to. Add a ritual monster from your deck to hand. Sure, bro. Oh. Sorry. I'm just reading the good Firewall in the chat, who first duel on Master Duel was Jaugen Control. Wow. Jaugen Control. Oh, that's disgusting.
I'd say that's a pretty good first impression of Macedon. Just some random deck you'd never see anywhere else other than a Saki best of 1 format.
You don't see it, only I do. It only ever seems to happen to me. Oh no, he summoned Dark Magician with Magician's Soul.
Firewall, I have lost to Bishbalk in FGK 2 times and Slash Draw 1 time. My only win was against a Blue Eyes player. I don't know if that counts. Probably not.
It is a Blue Eyes player. Shall I go into Chengus? Or just Baron and punch him in the face? Chengus will be useful. We'll go into Chengus. We've been alright. I'm not on too long today because I'm selling loads of cards and stuff at a collectibles fair tomorrow. Well, today in like 5 hours. It's fine.
Why do you go so early?
Because that's what time they open. We'll banish you and you.
How long do you stay there?
Like 5 hours or so.
Fucking hell.
We'll banish.
Are you at least indoors?
Yeah. And we'll use Chengus and Ascan. Oh. I do like kicking the crap out of tier players. But when the new ban list... Is the new ban list out yet? No, I don't think it is.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Is it?
Came out like 2 days ago.
I saw Mudora at 3 and I'm like, okay.
No, Mudora is at 1. They kept Helvek at 2. Which is annoying because that's the best one. And they didn't even touch the tier names themselves. Yeah, Terraforming band. RIP. Dragoonity. Oh, that's such a funny post. It were a Fluffle player and a Ultimate Athlete player.
A UA player?
Crying together about how both their decks have been murdered by the foolish Burial Goods hit. Because Tia were using that to Rainbow Bridge. And then the Terraforming hit. Because UA needs the field spell. So
UA can't play without the field spell, at all.
Like 2 jank decks were just consoling each other about how they've been fucked over.
There's nothing wrong with jank. Jank's great.
It's just like, oh man.
It's just we have to suffer for the sins of every other deck. It's incredibly irritating. They got won by banishing all of his Dark Magicians. Bronze 3. With fish. Fish. When I make my Naturia Vernisylph deck, I will try and get to plat with it. Are you not playing the event? Am I doing what?
The event.
I've got 3 already.
Really?
But I won all 3 first games.
Oh, fuck you.
You were watching me do it. Well, clearly not.
I literally got FTK'd like more times than you won.
We'll go Lifeless Leaf Fish. Maybe it's because I play later on at night that most people... Well, this guy is called Ligma, by the way.
Yeah.
So it's like little children.
I sat down for the first game of the event and the guy was playing so fast that I assumed he was like an FTK bot doing Bish Balkan.
Well, they've got to go fast. They really do.
URs and SRs. Farm them.
SRs aren't that hard to get, it's URs that are annoying.
So, generally what you want to do is...
Crap,
okay, so if you start the game, you want to do the solo...
Yeah, solo for gems is nice.
There's a ton of gems just for and actual staple cards for playing through the solos. There's quite a lot of them.
But certain ones, certain unique cards to decks are locked behind solo mode too.
Monarchs are a bit of an expensive deck.
They're good
but
though.
You can still...
Monarchs are... Monarchs you can splash into quite a lot of stuff. Oh, he's a Fluffle player. I took Stealth Kragan out of my deck, which I need to put back in.
Yeah, let me find some. I'll link you.
Yeah.
There's a few packs you can get on Master Duel, which basically give you just free shit. Let me just.
Toy Vendor? Sure. Use someone. You play Toy Vendor, good sir. Hit one of my fish. Do it. Toy Vendor, yeah. Yeah, Tia's unique in the way that it can basically play through anything. That's what makes it Tier 1. Not because it's amazingly powerful, but because it can just play through all the things. Trying to stop it is really hard. You know, I kind of want to build birds next as well. I might build birds. Nope. This guy's doing a lot for not even summoning a monster. What's my third deck? Yeah, I'll mess about with this one. I've got space in my hands to mess around with one of these decks while this guy's doing his entire turn. Yeah, I'm sleeving decks right now while this turn's going on, by the way. Poly? You use Poly, good sir. No issue with that. I have built myself 3 jank decks to play at locals. Oh, time tearing. What I can't wait for is the Trap Trick Structure deck. That's the kind of deck I might play once that comes into Master Duel. I think that'd be a nice little side deck for me to play. Right for Wolf. Oh, and I drew Pacers. Useful.
I tried playing Monarchs, but holy shit, that deck was bricky.
It's not the brickiest, but yeah. I mean, it's basically unplayable in real life because they don't have Pantheism. Because it suffered from the curse of being a really cheap structure deck, so they had to ban it. Time Tearing Morganite is really nice, though. Can he kill me this turn? Most likely. He probably can kill me this turn. Let's see. Just sworn a couple of the Monarch cards were still on the ban list. But it might have been Power Creeped out by now. Which was a really good Joshua Schmidt video I just watched. That boy really knows what he's talking about. Phase of combat. Not enough to kill me. Probably. It's my fault for not having Stealth Kraken in my deck. Yeah. I'll put Stealth Kraken back in. Go to... Not change. Edit. Edit. We want... Stealth. I've never used this or this. I'll go for that. Like that. So for my jank decks, I have built Ice Jade, Slifer, and Dinomorphia for my random jank. Oh yeah, locking your opponent's deck. Locking extra deck is useful. It's just now lots of things just have immediate outs.
Yeah, Firewall. If you check this link out, that's the list of cards to craft on Master Duel that give you free packs for crafting. So basically, you invest like 30 SR to craft that card, and you unlock a free pack from that pack. So
Yeah, those are good starts, yeah.
So you basically make all your dust back, plus more.
Ice Jade is really fun. It's just you need to... It's one of those decks that you need to catch your opponent off surprise with. Banish this card from your hand. Target a fish in my grave and banish it. That's not amazingly useful right now. So... Oh, he just scooped.
Yeah,
Oh.
People just see your name and just surrender.
Yeah, they're like, oh, is that really famous YouTuber?
People see my name and FTK me.
let's see what he was using just to check. He was playing that. Of course he was. He's a bot. Only bots play that. Well, bots or newer players, I suppose.
It's definitely a bot.
How many gems am I on? 300. Oh, it's cycled to the next day. Go me.
Yeah, so for gems, there's usually one event per month around the 20th of the month.
Oh god, you play towers?
Yeah, I was just reading that. That's pretty funny. Yeah, very few people play kaijus.
Well, they do now, yeah. But it doesn't work against tier, so no people like bother even playing them now, which is quite nice because you're not ever gonna get kaijus.
So for farming gems, there's an event every month around the 20th of each month, lasting for about a week, and in each of these events, you can get a total of like 3,500 gems.
Oh yeah, you get quite a nice chunk.
So you just want to basically like wait for the event, spam the event, and daily missions. You get about 300 gems every day if you just grind a few daily missions, like play a few games a day, meeting specific daily mission goals like destroy X amount of cards per battle, or special summon, or XYZ summon, or win 3 duels, or something like that. You do them like every day, and by end of month you've made 3k from daily missions. So yeah, between daily missions and events, you get like 6-7k a month passively without really trying.
I also get loads by knocking myself down to lower tiers so I can grind back up again.
Yeah, and obviously you go to the ranked ladder and you get gems for ranking up.
This mofo is playing back to square one.
So you'll pretty much have like 10k gems you can earn each month. So I wouldn't worry about, blowing your load on your first deck or whatever, because yeah.
The standard thing is to always start with staples that you can use in multiple decks in general.
Oh, staples are so expensive in this game.
They are, but you never need to buy them again. Like, if you get your triple ashes straight away and your max C's and stuff, you're sorted for ages.
Like they've intentionally made the staple. Like, I've played this game since February 22, and it came out in January, and I've played way too much.
You have.
And I have only just got pretty much all the staples. It is stupid. Like, there is no need for the staples to be. I'm just gonna browse through them now.
Yeah, I've got a Dynamorphia deck where basically every single card is you are.
Yeah,
It has
I'm
no right
I'm just
to be.
browsing through them now. Like, Effect Veiler, you are. Imperm, you are. Ghost Ogre, you are. Ghost Bell, you are. Ash Blossom, you are. Maxi, you are. These are cards you need 3 of. 3 copies
Kurikara,
of.
you can get 3 of if you want, but that's also where you are.
Like, it's... Nah, you'll be alright. You'll be alright. You need depth anyway to play in ranked and the events. Pretty much, this time next month you'll have like, I don't know, 10k gems to farm.
Yeah, it's really easy. As soon as a new event comes on.
Yeah, you'll see when the events come. You just play the event without wasting too much on a deck, and then you just farm them. It adds up really quick. Oh, and you want to do the bundles in the shop. You get like,
oh, yeah, if you can afford those with gems, yeah.
The bundles are really worth it because you get packs as well as the card, and
Banish Shift.
you get more than the gem investment back. So all those, all those
the Ashen Imperm ones are great.
All those one-off bundles in the shop are worth it.
I don't think Nib's amazing right now, but
you always want to spend money on the gold.
Yeah.
What is it called? The gold
Blue Eyes
bundle.
player.
Each month, every few months, yeah, the dual pass. That's what it's called. Yeah, you always want to upgrade your dual pass because it just pays itself back so fast. It's like 700. It's like 800 gems.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, about 800.
But it pays itself back, like threefold. So it's basically just like getting gems for free.
I think I'm bullying this player. He's playing a starter deck.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
God.
because you're like new on the system, like your account is new, you're gonna have tons of lifetime missions that you'll just naturally complete by playing the game, like win 50 duels or something like that. You'll just have like constant missions.
For some reason, you get better pulls on newer accounts, apparently, by looks. From what I've seen, anyway.
Well, let me see. Oh, there are some decent non-UR hand traps, actually. I'll just have a gander 1 sec.
Yeah, because you'll know more about the immediate... Your immediate hand traps will be on your list, probably.
There's budget ones that I like as well. What is it?
Well, the stuff like you won't need, because you won't need Shifter right now.
Fuck no.
Shifter's not very good at the moment. Your draw cards, like your Pot of Desires and stuff, is always a nice... you like your Desires and your Prosps.
Yeah, right. So
Those are good to get.
DD Crow, these are all SR, so these are much more affordable than
Crow's
UR
nice. Crow's
staples. DD Crow, Droll and Lockbird, Psyframe Gear Gamma, and Skullmeister, all hand traps that are decent and affordable at the same time. Like Gamma, I don't know, even with Gamma at 2.
Do this. We're going to Edgerine.
No, it's great invested in Extravagance. Extravagance is one of the best cards in the game.
It's just a 3+1 right now.
Yeah. Pretty much any like deck that can use Extrav uses Extrav.
That is enough to kill him now.
And
Now I'll use...
don't forget, these are SRs, not URs. So SRs are much more plentiful than
Yeah.
URs.
You get absolutely tons of them.
So UR staple, I mean SR staples are always good, like Pot of Prosperity, Pot Desires.
Prosp's great. I think in Prosp at 1 right now.
Yeah, Prosper's at 1 in this game.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I've seen a few Labyrinth decks play 2 Extrav, 2 Duality, because you
don't
can
really
use them
summon on
both
your
on
own
the
turn.
same turn. Yeah, like they don't clash with each other.
Like Fish, you don't really play on your first turn either.
I think that's pretty insane that you can have that much draw power in a deck without like conflicting with itself.
Oh yeah.
Like that helps so much consistency.
Budget decks to ladder.
use on ladder. Well, you know what? I'd say the Blackwing deck right now,
Yeah.
because the structure deck just came out, and you buy 3 of them for 1,500 altogether, and you basically have the complete Blackwing deck at like full power, and it is actually pretty damn good. It's
Yeah, because you can play. If you summon triple Dark Rage, you can just tax them to death.
Tri-Brigade's a great deck, and Tri-Brigade is very budget.
Oh,
The entire main deck Tri-Brigade
They're rare
is
under.
almost free. It's almost free.
Isn't the only SR Fractal?
I'm not even sure that's an SR. Yeah, and the great thing about the Tri-Brigade cards is you can splash them in like other engines. Like you can play Sprite Tri-Brigade, you can play.
You can play for higher Tri Brigade. If you wanted.
Yeah, you can. What's the bird? The
Trilurlusk, yeah.
Yeah, you can play Ancient Warriors in them.
Ancient Warriors is. I don't know. That's not very budget, but it is nice.
Yeah. Oh, and Fire Formation Tenki is at 3 now in Macedon. So.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
So they have like, yeah, Tri-Brigade's a good deck. Very underrated.
It's really consistent too. Like amazingly consistent.
Yeah, there's also a ton of staples that are basically just as good.
Oh my
the
god.
Budget.
This guy plays spiritualism. Okay, you play spiritualism, good sir. Not all the Tri-Brigade ones that you are. I think just Shreg is. And you only really need one. I mean, it is nice to have more than one Shreg.
Oh yeah, and you play Zodiac in Tri-Brigade.
Well, you play Zoo, yeah.
All the Zoo cards are cheap. Like
Trident's SR, I believe. Yeah, you can X. Sure, bro. You play your machine turbo deck. No issue with it whatsoever. What's he doing? Jar of Greed. He's playing Gurgia. I mean, it is a rank 4 deck, I suppose. I'll use this then. Pierce's effect. Summon. Nah, White Aura Whale. I might regret this. Any lists for which deck, and we can get you some. Yeah, he's playing Shard of Greed. I don't know why he's playing Shard of Greed, but he is indeed playing Shard of Greed. So banish Pierces. Let me use Deepest Depths to banish this.
that's the website you want to check out. Firewall for basically searching any deck you want. That's
I mean,
like
we've got a couple of them if you wanted to see a couple in motion, but we'll add Twinfall. You've got an icon next to your name. Are you a mod in my chat?
no idea.
Good way. And he scooped. Well, of course he did. I had the whale on the field.
Did it miss timing?
No, I'm getting better at not missing timing with him now. What did he use? I'm curious. Do you see what he's playing? He's playing Rush Recklessly.
Well, technically that is a budget option that Firewall might want to look into.
It's so rare. Good God. Defusion. Sure. Completely understandable why you're playing that. It's got Pegasus as well. Oh. Try lists. Let's see if we can find a nice budget try list for you. Trying to type when there's bloody wires everywhere. Let's see. Monk player. Yeah, like I'm looking at the Tri Brigade cards now on this screen. Only one of them is a UR. Just this boy. It's nice and budget. But we'll see. In a second, anyway. Actually, that you're not having a spell. Using Shirakusai. No, you're not. I'm not letting you fusion summon either. Oh, let's see. Right. Rig. Hicks deep. Deepest depths. What should we determine as budget? Not many URs.
Yeah.
Tri Brigade Melfi's pretty decent. And that looks sort of like these. Hang on. I'll just go take this turn. Did he just max see me? He did, didn't he? Oh, that's fine. I'm not doing any more summoning than this. Excuse me. Don't want to deafen people. We'll do that. We'll do this. And that is all the summoning I'm doing on this turn. Carry on boss. Punch this. Punch you. Supe is just to be summoned from the deck. And it summons a free... it just basically synchros a level 6, which just Arion Boss is. It's just a free extender for level 6s. Literally its only use. Yeah, in real life they made actual new structure deck for Trap Tricks, which makes it so much better, but it's just not in Master Duel yet. Which I kind of wish it was. Because the new Trap Tricks deck is real nice. Let's see. This is Melfi Tri Brigade. These are like your main things. You just need your Maxis and your Ashes. And if you're playing the Sprite one, you just need to get some Sprite Blue. And all the rest is fairly cheap apart from Rescue Cats. Generic random jank. That's a nice little Tri Brigade one. And it does get to plat because people are playing it. That's a nice little one you could play. Melfi Tri Brigade. Alright, this guy is fusion summoning. Summoning of the fusion variety.
I actually wouldn't invest too much in staples if I were starting out again.
It depends what kind of decks you're building.
I'd do the bare minimum staples.
The ones that I definitely played in everything.
I'd pretty much only do like Ash, Maxi, Imperm, and like Called by the Grave. I wouldn't bother with anything else.
I don't know, Nib's pretty decent.
Yeah, but everything else is so expensive when
Ulyssaurus is an SR because...
Oh, I could have 3 Effect Veiler. Yeah, or you could have 3 Shurig, or Access Code Talker, or Appaloosa. You know what I'm saying? Like, these cards are so fucking expensive.
I mean, even decks like Exosister are nice and cheap, really. And Exosister's a nice little deck. Gillosaurus has tons of random jank implications, that's why it's an SR. It shouldn't be. It just is. He's using Called By. Why are you Called By banishing Pacers? Sure. He's playing pure punk. I'm definitely going to lose this. The second Psychic End hits the field, I am screwed. That's a 10. That's an 8. That's Punk Drive. Yeah. You do your Punk combos, good sir. What other tribe? Let's see. We're looking for... Exos. Yeah, like even an Exorcister build, all the main Exorcisters are basically nothing. It's just you could potentially... You don't even need to play like your Keldos. Your hand traps are fine. You don't even need to play shifters. All the extra decks really cheap apart from Zeus, which is a really good one to get. You should definitely make a Zeus. And just the extra deck bits. Yeah, Apo, access code are really good. So is IP, Zeus. You don't even need... Well, Zeus, you can only play one of anyway. You only need one access code. Most of the nightmares are cheap enough. Oh, I've lost because he's got a tuner there. That's Psychic End. Yeah, Zeus is a really good one to get. He's always useful as Zeus. Especially if you're playing some sort of nice Xyz deck. Or you can just play a really easy card to summon him like Heartland Draco or something. It's not massively weird because a deck usually needs more SRs to play. So I can see why you can run out of those first. Look at this guy with his really cool combo. He's better at a punk than I am. It's like you don't need it to attack twice, you've already won. Psychic End is big enough. He's like 8k. He's 11k. 9k. Yeah, Exorcisters are nice. The only things that are expensive in Exorcist are just the extra deck ones. But I don't know if they're easy to get in pack or you have to craft them all. I can't remember off the top of my head.
No, that's not weird, because there's generally more SRs.
Yeah, most decks require SRs, yeah. Let's have a check. Exo.
But SRs are in more supply. Like, it's easier to get SRs than URs.
If you did want to play Exorcist, you'd play 3 Martha, 3 packs, 2 of this and 2 of this.
Oh, yeah. Those are pretty much like...
That's all, that's it.
Those are pretty much the 2 best boss cards in the game. You'll use them in, like,
You play Zeus in everything. Yeah, access code and Zeus. They're also good enough that they will never be banned.
No.
Zeus is at 1, that's fine. And if you can even... How much is Zoo?
You know what I was thinking of? What about a Flu?
Flu? Let's have a check.
But I think Flu is kind of shit now because Terraforming just got banned, so...
Yeah, they can infinitely search that field spell.
Yeah, but a map is at 1.
Everything searches that in that deck.
Baron, another really good one. Appaloosa, another really good one. You usually play Appaloosa in Tri Brigade, I think.
Yeah, for when you potentially run out of Shureg.
No, I think the end board is Appa, the Ancient Warrior Link, Revolt set, and maybe Masquerena.
Yeah. There you go. The only Zoo card that is worth anything is Drident. So if you wanted to play Tri Brigade Zoo, it's really cheap. But you would definitely need a Zeus.
Yeah, don't worry about investing into Access Code or Zeus. They're like...
Yeah.
Or Baron or...
Apple, Zeus, and Access Code are really good ones.
Yeah. That's very good. Very good.
Like Baron's your good Synchro staple. Zeus is good in any Xyz deck, no matter what. Like,
yeah, some other cards you'd probably want to have on your radar is Nightmare Phoenix, Nightmare Unicorn, IP Masquerena.
Like, so long as you're not locked into anything, you can play something like Heartland Draco, which just attacks directly, and you can go into Zeus.
Yeah, going to Zeus straight away.
If you have to, you can do that. Or if you're playing Zoo, you can just go straight from Bobo anyway.
Yeah. To my point earlier, Brad, about that I wouldn't spend a lot on staples. You know, if I look through my collection now, if I dismantled all my shit tech cards and bad staples that I shouldn't have invested in, I could build like 10 decks.
Yeah, I get that.
Like,
rank 4 toolbox. I love rank 4. Look at this. Pacers, Ash Blosh, and Exceep.
Like, if I just didn't waste so much on staples that I actually never use, I just thought I would use them at the time, I could have 10 more decks that I play.
Yeah, I know that feel. Pacers for Exceep. Pass. I basically play rank 4 toolbox. I play Sharks. They're also really cheap if you wanted to play them.
Yeah, Sharks is really good.
God,
I swear to God,
nothing is expensive in Sharks.
This fucking streamer here has basically played Sharks in about 90% of the events.
It works!
Fucking Kragan Control.
Kragan Control or Umi Control, whatever you wanted to play. Sharks is a really easy Xyz deck, and they're really, really cheap. Yeah, Ash, Imperm, and Extra are really nice. You can use those.
Yeah, like for example, something I think is just such an easy swap for like a staple, like a Fet Veiler, is Forbidden Chalice.
No, Chalice, yeah.
Like,
isn't that a rare?
Yeah, it is. It's a rare. It's three Chalice, 3 Book of Moon. Like, these cards are basically free, and they do the same job. Like,
I think Book of Lunar Eclipse, which is basically Book of Moon on steroids, is still only a super rare. There's loads of good generic tech options you can play. I'm playing against Blue Eyes with Fish. This is not going to go too well because I don't have a good hand to use. Carry on pass, use its effect.
One thing I'll say about the rank 4 toolbox is there are a lot of URs in the extra deck. Kind of expensive.
They're very... Only the extra deck's expensive, but yeah. But with Stealth Kragan and stuff, you don't really need anything else, you just need Stealth Kragan. Go to Ascan.
But yeah,
Jews. Yeah, those are a nice investment if you can get some.
I mean, Godal is a rare, so... Yeah, but Firewall, honestly, the Blackwing structure deck...
It's really good.
You get 3 of them, you basically got one at best decks in game. For dirt cheap, like... Yeah, that structure deck is so ridiculously good value. I don't know if you're into Blackwings, but if you wanted to,
I think the zombie one's alright too. Because it gives you a nice chunk of SRs. What was another good one? The Dark Magician one's alright if you wanted to play the Magician of Chaos engine.
Don't buy Master Packs, by the way.
Yeah, oof. Just craft what you need out of Master Packs.
Don't buy Master Packs.
Master packs hate me anyway. How dare he not let me use Pacers? I needed that boy. Fine. Pacers. There you go. Alright. We'll go to... Tangerine would be good. But so would Chengus. We'll go Chengus. Chengus is really good. So his first down will not be stronger than 3,000. It's a stone. Silent Angler to the face. Pacers won't come back. Unfortunately.
I can't remember, but I think Phantom Knight BA is kind of cheap. I can't remember. Pretty sure
Oh,
BA.
PK Fire. Yeah, that's a nice one.
I can't remember.
I don't know. Phantom Knights are, I think, quite on the high end because some of them are some big URs.
I know for a fact Lyrilusk is
Absolutely
all
nothing.
Non.
Lyrilusk is absolutely nothing. It's so dirt cheap.
Yeah, and you splash that in Fire Brigade.
Lifeless Leafish. Leafish effect. Dump Shift. Shift activate. So we'll activate Shift. Shift banishes. We'll give Lifeless Leafish some power. The card was banished. Jengus will nope this Blue Eyes out of existence. And that's a nice chunk of damage. Yeah, Exorcista, if you wanted to build them, you need maybe 6 you need 3, 6, 10 URs, which is 3 of the Searcher, which is packs. You'd have 3 Martha and 2 of each of the extra deck monsters. And then the rest are just absolutely nothing.
That's kind of expensive.
Not for a decent deck, though. It's not the cheapest deck, though. Try Zoo is probably the cheapest. Because you only really need one Dryad and one Zeus.
Yeah, that's why Fire Brigade was literally the best deck in the game when Master Duel released.
Oh no, you need Trident Zeus and you'd need...
not only was it like the best deck, like strength-wise, like power-wise, it was so cheap, like anyone could make it. Nice.
Is it though?
Yeah,
Make it back to silver by bullying people with fish.
How many gems have you got from the start of this stream, do you think? Because that'd be a good indication for
800.
Yeah, so...
Just from getting from bronze to silver.
Yeah, just from bronze to silver is 800 gems.
Yeah.
And like he hasn't even done his daily missions yet and stuff, so...
What generic-ish decks do I have? I have Bee Trooper. That's really cheap too. You basically need nothing to play this.
Oh, Crusadia. Crusadia is
hang on, where's that? Crusadia Kaiju. You don't need outfit for that. This extra deck doesn't matter. These are just there for the sake of them being there.
You don't need the Kaiju Slumber.
No. Crusadia Kaiju's decent.
Yeah, Crusadia Kaiju is one of the...
And then you'd be like me and be a masochist and build this. Look at the state of that.
Is there a card in there that's not a UR? Fucking hell.
I have 6 comments. 7 comments. That is disgusting. What else we got? That's cheap. Fish. That's a decent-ish fish deck. It's alright state, isn't it? Yeah, that's fish. Really cheap. The only thing that you'd really need to have is Stealth Kraken and Spawn.
But you
Weller,
can get
maybe?
stealth. You can get Stealth Kraken from the legacy packs.
Yeah.
And
I
know because I have about 6.
Yeah.
That I can't disenchant.
Dweller's pretty decent.
I also have 7 blue eyes. Yeah, that I can't disenchant.
It's annoying that you can't disenchant them.
Yeah.
It's really annoying.
5 Dark Magicians, maybe.
This is what Ice Jade looks like when I eventually finish it. Annoyingly, it's field spells you are. It shouldn't be. It just is. Because the game hates me.
What was the
And this is fish.
were it Scareclaw or Valiance that was
Valence is horrible.
Valence, yeah.
That is a horrible deck to build.
Like there'll be some random deck that comes to Master Duel.
Oh no, Scareclaw's worse.
That gets all the best. Look at the fucking URs.
That's disgusting.
Like, it's not even a good deck.
No.
It's never going to be meta competitive.
It's better than Crusadia. And it's alright now because Manadome is out. Manadome Scareclaw is a decent deck.
But for some reason, they put the cards on UR, so it's just like never going to be attainable.
I mean, if you're at super budget, Geist has 2 URs.
No, don't play Geist.
That is super budget. What about Punk? What's this like? That's actually...
Look at the extra deck. The Punk is so
yeah, that's the only thing that's worth
deck.
much. He's got that already. You just need to build a Punisher, an Amazing Dragon, and that's it. But these are just random little decks. What about plants? That's not bad either. Ricker's fine. Yeah, I'm not very good with combo decks, so I understand.
That is understandable. That is fair enough.
Yeah. I suck so hard with combo decks. I just stick to Unga Bunga Turbo or Xyz decks.
One bad day, Zach.
Bad day. Or Kitchen Sink. Kitchen Sink's a good deck. I'm going first against most likely Dark Magician. Or just somebody really likes Dark Magician. Who ordered these? Who ordered these statues? I did. 1/7 scale Kotobukiya Charmer statues. I did.
I didn't see you win.
She's not out yet. It's Water Fire first.
Oh, did you see the new art for the Gaia card?
Which new art?
Did you see MCall's video today?
That's a new. Isn't that the new Gaia card for Rush Duel that we can't use?
It's for Rush Duel?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Let me have a gander.
Never mind then.
This one.
Yeah, look at that card.
That.
Holy shit.
That is. Oh, that is beautiful. I'd buy that.
Card. That is such a good card.
That is an. I'll bring that back up again because that artwork is. Oh.
That card could read you lose
Look
the duel,
at that thing.
and I would play that card. Like,
What was it? Vocalize Phoenix the Blaze Bolt Chemist Storm. Beautiful.
like that card could literally read your opponent draws 10 cards. I still like that card.
This guy, literally on his first turn, top-decked Mahad.
I'm not going to pretend to know what that card is. Does
If it's
or will
drawn,
do.
it summons itself. Do you know the chance of that? Disgusting. Full servant.
I think I watched a Farther Rage clip where they were playing BA with Sekka's Light, and he drew Sekka's Light off Sekka's Light, and it made him discard, and he was like fuming, like, what are the odds?
So we'll do Snopios. Banishing these two fish. Everybody likes the Charmers though, because I think that's why they chose them. It's just that they are vastly expensive for what they are. Well, they are
You
1/7 scale.
You thought about playing Labyrinth Firewall if you're a
Labyrinth.
if you're a more control player.
Yeah, Labyrinth's good. It's only going to get better because its new support's coming out soon. Well, we don't know if it's soon, but it's most likely going to be soon. Zep.
I have done that, and
Extra for extra.
the best part is when you banish the only 3 cards in your extra deck you actually wanted.
I haven't done that, but I have drawn 3 extra in one turn. Literally for my first turn.
Yeah.
I have done that. Do I want to go for Snopios? Or do I want to go for the White Aura Whale?
Don't you want to go for Whale when you have, like, game on board?
It's Dark Magician.
You say that as if you hadn't lost the Dark Magician.
I have got a lot better with this deck recently. Banish that. Add Snopios to hand.
Wait, do you miss timing now?
No, it's already active. If it wasn't already active, I would have missed timing. But
Do you miss timing if you're not number 1 in the chain?
No, so long as it's active first, it's fine. If you had an on summon, like if I summoned it and then you had an effect of on your opponent's summon doing something, it wouldn't work. It has to be in the chain, and once it's in the chain, I can do whatever I want. Like bully a Dark Magician player. Ooh. There he is. I think, out of all the cards I've ever made in this game, Stealth Kraken comes in clutch so much. He's such a good boy. Ooh, he's got souls. God's sake, let Dark Magician die!
Yeah, one thing I really like though about Extrav is in trap decks, you play Extrav, you don't give a fuck about your extra deck because
Yes, Labyrinth, you just literally don't care. Doesn't matter a single goddamn thing you play.
the Lurelust cards are all dirt cheap.
Why is this guy playing Poly in Dark Magician? He's
Yeah,
gone in Archetype Poly.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Oh, and then there's Dogmatic of Punishment and stuff. Like you can just pitch shit from your extra deck.
Alternate Slayer. Your opponent can't chain to it. There you are, though. Lurelusk is amazingly cheap. Let me get Master Meta, I'll show you. Master Meta. Do this. Search. By other. Let's deck Leer. Yeah. That's basically Leer Lutz Tri Brigade. The only URs it has is potentially this to search with, one ensemble. That's basically it. Not everything else is super cheap. Come on, Dark Magician player. Come on. Ooh, he's doing Phase of Combat. Don't hit Stealth Kraken. Don't hit Stealth Kraken. Don't hit Stealth Kraken. Like, even in Tri-Brigade Lyrilusk, you don't even need to use the Lyrilusk extra deck. You can just use the Tri-Brigade one. This guy has never fought Stealth Kraken before. Oh, I dare to go into your main phase too. Splat. Oof. That is unlucky. Divine of the Herald is such a good card. Oh look, it's Dark Magician again. Stealth Kraken. Explode. Come on. Summon as many Dark Magicians as you like. My fish do not care if you do. Yeah, tier players are not fun to duel against. They're really not. It's a really fair deck in what it does. It's just...
Peers just don't respect when it's not their turn.
What, like Flu?
Like you should not be activating Havness on my turn. Like when I'm going first, like piss off. Do you know? I had a game where I was going first with Dragoonity versus Tia, and they winded me twice. They summoned Winder on me twice. On turn 0. That should not happen.
I feel sorry for this. I'm kind of bullying him right now.
He's playing Dark Magician, he's bullying himself.
Some paces. Yes. Snowpiercer. Ariampos will banish a fish. I will banish Schiff. Phase of Combat. Whale.
Phase of Combat.
It's called the War Phase in Dwarves, by the way. Negate attack. Oh, God.
Fucking hell, I'll tell you what. Firewall, there's a cheap staple. And you've just seen how effective that is.
Yeah, but it only
shit.
works on scrubs like me.
Holy shit. Negate attack.
Negate attack and rush recklessly on my bane.
And you don't even need to read the card because it's in the name.
Right, to clarify, the dual steps are standby, preparation, battle, preparation, end. Ooh, he has souls. Look at this absolute badass right here. And we're gonna use shift. And we're gonna go for a scan. The Bicon guilty. I do like myself fish. Fish is a really nice deck. Well, let me put that in the title. Grind with fish. Not grinf. Grind with fish.
I come on and sword cell.
Scan's effect. We're going to banish Ascan and nope this Dark Magician into existence. Then we're going to use Arion Pass's effect to banish Paces. That's fine. It will banish Paces, and then Paces comes back next turn. And then it gives me a search for Zep. They get banished. Ascan's effect will banish this. Yeah. I did a lot of research into that sort of thing as well. And a lot of card games use Duel Masters rules as well. Which is cards as life. Because they had shields. And they basically invented that, which was quite cool. And a lot of games copy that. Magician player, scoop. This is not going well for you. He did not scoop. Yeah, I'll bring Pacers back, it's fine. Oh, Duel Masters was so good. His anime was garbage, but the card game was really good to play. I think it's still ongoing in Japan, Duel Masters. It'll just cost you an arm and a leg if you ever want to buy them in real life, though. They are an absolute fortune. I've got 1,000 yet. 800. I'm getting there. Oh yeah. Duel Masters is a really good game. It's a shame it didn't do very well over here. Well, where I live anyway. Quite a lot of games don't do amazingly well. It just depends who plays it in your locals. Like, even if you wanted to play Duel Masters in a locals, that's going to be really expensive. Found him. I've got an instant win. I know from my meme, from my Facebook group, KKWUT is a bot. It's a shame. Duel Masters is a really good game. I remember last time I played it, though. Ages ago. Yep, it's a bot. Yeah, KKWT is definitely a bot, so that's quite nice. I need that. Ooh. Not the best first turn hand in the world. Super. Yeah, a lot of card games are like try to be Magic clones, but then you realise you might as well just play Magic because it's more fun. Which is a shame. I was never really good at Magic, but I did enjoy playing it, the little bits of it I did. It's also got a lot of problems with keywords. Because it's got like 70 of them. Because it doesn't use a lot of them all the time. Shift. Silent Angler. Normal Pacers. Season to Dragite. I know this is a bot, but I'm kind of bullying him. Sarah Angel. I'll have a look at that in a second. I'll do that. Banish, Pace. Add from deck to hand, Zep. Phase of combat. Punch. Punch. There we go. Sarah Angel. Ooh. Oh, some money though. That's my turn first. Dual Masters are vastly expensive though. A shame. Yeah, flying trample. It's basically, yeah, flying because I play a lot of Force of Will. Which, flying's a big thing in there. I do like Force of Will. Oh, Dual Master Sarah Angel. Okay. Dual. Activate the effect of Shift, yes. Ooh, that does look nice. I'll look at it in a second as soon as I do this turn. Load up this. Let you shift. Into this. Using these so we can't crash. That's fine. What's that? Right. Where was I? You punch paces, that's fine. No issue with it. Oh, that works too. You could have used that as effect to kill Dragite. I mean, it's a bot, it's fine. No issue with bots. Yeah, Black Lotus is... Let's have a quick... Well, I'll crush this guy and then I'll have a check at those. We'll have a look at some magic. Punch, punch. Go away. Right. How was we? Duel Masters, Sarah Angel. That is nice. Duel Masters. Did they? They printed Jace as well. Oh, good they did. Nice. I even love the card backs. They're so nice. What does their Black Lotus do? Is it really good still? Japanese do some really good oils. I like it when they do stuff like that. Printed that, did they? Let's have a look. Oh, I got up to silver. Let's see. Where were we? Oh, that does look really cool. I like the artwork of Duel Masters. It looks so nice. That is such a nice one. It's a shame it never really took off over here. Almost at 1,000. Almost. 971. A couple more wins and I can get another 10 roll. Not that event. This one. We're playing silver. We're playing fish.
I gotta play Sword Soul or something, or Punk or...
I mean, I can. It's not a problem. I just want to check my Labyrinth deck to see if I didn't dismantle parts of it. Where is it? I'm not very good at spotting it. Did I dismantle it already? I don't see it. Or am I just going blind? No, I did not dismantle it. There's a lot of things I need to add to this to make it better, though. Like, Invader's decent, but... I think that one's better. I'll play some Swole. Let's play some Swole. I haven't played much of that today. Change from fish to Swole. Grind with Swole. Duel. Let's go. Only got about another half an hour because then I've got some stuff to get ready for fair and that, but...
Are you actually not off to sleep?
What's the point?
No, I mean, you might as well sleep a couple hours.
I've just got to get my comic books down and put my folders in bags for tomorrow. That's it. Well, today, I suppose. Vish. We'll play Vish. That Vish. Well, summon Vish, and then we're gonna go into Monk. Yeah, a lot of people when it did come out over here, Duel Masters, they didn't know what it was. Because I didn't know what magic was when it came out. Gonna go into Tyre. Because I don't have a card in hand to reveal with Moye. Tyre's effect. Vish. Token. To Chi-Chao. Yeah. Games that are basically like Magic, you might as well just play Magic because it is cheaper. Especially now. But I think it was a lot cheaper back then as well. It's just that back when it came out for me, a lot of my problem was I didn't have a local game store. So a lot of card games were kind of a pain for me to get. We'll send... to the grave. And we'll add this. Yes. Not like I can play it, but... yeah. Heavenly Dragon Circle. On Monk. Tribute Monk to get... oh yeah. Crap. I didn't want to do that, but sure. Moye's effect, it won't work. Because its effect's negated. Yeah. That was pretty stupid. I should have some... I'll have to do. Like the first set of Digimon when that came out, there was sold that many. It was scarce to get anywhere because they didn't make enough. Really? Oh, damage it. Okay. He's playing Sphere mode. Playing Ra. That's inconvenient. Emergence. Alright. Long one. Go to Emergence. I could see it. Black Lotus is a vastly expensive card for what it is.
What is this deck?
Yeah, I'm playing against some sort of Egyptian god deck. I don't know what to make of it, so I'm just going to call it some sort of Egyptian god deck. I'm going to go for Dragite. I need to get rid of 2 of my monsters, so he can't Sphere mode me. Draw, that's fine. You don't read, do you? Oh yeah, Magic have the reserve list, don't they? Forgot about that. I will use Liquid
Well,
Summon.
every couple of weeks I see something new about Wizards of the Coast. Did
They
you see
haven't been
that thing
helping
a
themselves
couple?
recently.
Did you see that thing last month where they sent like enforcers to a guy's house?
The most famous enforcers, yes.
The Pinkertons or something.
Yeah. That was incredibly stupid. They should not have tried to do that.
Fucking hell, how bad's that?
That is incredibly stupid.
Like, isn't that so dangerous?
No, because he was well in his right to not even let them in the house. It's just that a lot of people, when that happens, they get shocked and they don't know what their rights are. It was perfectly acceptable for him to just say, "No, go away."
Well, what happens if he phones the police? Like,
No, they'd have to phone the police to get the cards back off him.
no, I'm thinking if a bunch of mugs show up at your house, you phone the police and say,
You do,
"Hey,
yeah.
fucking, the Pinkertons are on my front doorstep."
That's all you have to do. But a lot of it's shock and awe. A lot of people won't know to do that. They'll just be, "Oh my god, I broke the law," and like, you haven't though.
How fucking shady is that though? That their response is to send thugs. That says a lot, doesn't it?
I'm gonna get sphere moded now. This is not gonna be fun. Can I go for an 11? I'll go Psychic End. I could go for Yazi. I need to get Chengus. I'll have to do. Oh yeah, Vintage. God, that's an expensive format. Christ. I once dueled a guy in locals who had £1,000 Yu-Gi-Oh card in his deck. And it's like, people don't expect me to be playing this, so they don't play around it. I'm like, yeah, I bet they don't. Why would you have £1,000 card in your deck and people assume that? There's some geniuses in real life, seriously. Hey, you're not using Ancient Chant on me, scrub. Yeah, that's what I thought. He didn't even have Sphere mode. That was inconvenient for him. What was he playing? Wow. That's certainly a deck of all time. Is he doing some sort of challenge? Because you wouldn't play Karibo. Oh yeah. That was the big problem with that Yu-Gi-Oh didn't Yu-Gi-Oh had, because it didn't have a online way of playing it before Master Duel. So then as soon as they made it, it's become a lot more popular of a game now. Because a lot of older people have got into it as well. We're gonna go first. I'm gonna play just enough to get an extra 1,000 roll. Christ, now that is garbage first turn hand. Droplet, double imperm, blackout. Alright. Shuna. Give you a Shuna for Monk. And I bet some of the vintage tournaments are absolutely crazy in money. Like, absolutely stupid levels of money. We're gonna go for Adhara. I'm gonna go blackout. that for? Pass. Oh. That's disgusting levels of money right there. 4,800. Christ. This guy has Abramax sleeves, 46 card deck, and a 12 card extra. And he's playing Dark Magician. No. No, sir. No search for you. No search for you. Although you can buy most of a house for 48 grand. I mean, I know I've got some expensive Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but not to that degree. Oh yeah, because Magic's got so many reprints. It's real nice. You are not getting Dark Magician. Stop. Back out. Go away. I love Chaos Confetti. It's like my most favourite card in Magic the Gathering by far. Other than Second Son. Oh, I love Chaos Confetti. It's just... all unhinged is beautiful. I don't know about the story that inspired it or anything, but Chaos Confetti is a really fun card. It's even got its own rulings about the amount of size you can do the pieces in. Beautiful. Right, so we banish Adara. Get Shuna back. We activate the effect of a Shuna. Use that effect to banish a Shuna to get Vish. Or summon Vish. We'll do this. We'll go to Monk. Summon Monk. Go away, Blue Eyes. We'll go Shaman. Shaman. Discard a Shuna. Summon Little Boy. Phase of combat. Attack with Little Boy. Activate Shaman's effect. Pop this. Attack with you. Rumored that a tournament. That's actually really cool. And the only way I can beat this Dark Magician player is to draw Tire off the top of my deck right now. Harry. I mean, Black Lotus doesn't even really need to be banned anymore unless she can be, or whatever it is, in case. It's like, the ability to afford one of them is incredible. I mean, if you can afford 4 of them, sure. You'll definitely be winning a couple of games. Ooh. Ooh. What are you doing, Dark Magician? What are you attacking? I'm just favourite this first. Sure. You attack. You attack her, it's fine. I've got an Ashuna Engrave. Desires off the top. Those are something to continue. That's acceptable. Special Vish. Can't do much with it. Desires. Moye Ashuna. Absolutely splendid.
I don't know, probably Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity, Monster Reborn.
Oh, Graceful Charity is literally so good. There is no way in hell it can ever come back.
You know, it's funny. It's actually a card you see like Sayuja kind of uses. It's like that picking and choosing ability. You can really tell graveyard effects weren't a thing back in the day.
Like if it was the other way around and it said discard first and then draw. Maybe? But draw and then discard is so advantageous to you. So if you didn't say that, I desired into Moye and a target for Moye. Power 9. Like, Monster Reborn's that bad. The Ra deck is based around searching for Monster Reborn, and you can only play one. Punch. Power 9 in Magic refers to the 9 most powerful cards in the first ever set. I don't know if that works in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because there were no good cards in the first ever set.
Yeah, Graceful Charity, Pot of Greed.
Were they in the first set?
Reborn. Well, it means that first error.
Oh, 'cause I think Graceful Charity was in the structure decks. Yeah, I could see those ones. Definitely. Yeah, Summon Skull would be. It's the same stats as Dark Magician, and in the beginning, it was better than Dark Magician because it needed one less tribute. Bullying the Dark Magician player. Yeah, Summon Skull's really good. It's a shame it never really got support. I mean, it sorta did, but it was terrible. Right, so my stream is 2 hours, and I've got 1,000 gems already. I'm gonna have to go after this one. Let's do a 10 roll though. Of Synchronized Cosmos. Oh no, I might as well do this one because I need to build Burner Sylph, don't I? Cool, let's go. 10 roll. That's terrible. That's better. Give me cooler stuff. Before I leave, I want some cool stuff. Melfi. Okay, you are straight away, that'll do. Kinda want to build Melfi Sprite, but... Got the duck. Nice. I got the duck again. Sure. Give me all the duck. The duck is pretty decent. Building Vernisylph Naturia next. It's actually a real nice top tier deck. Not the most top tier. That'd be Naturia Runic. That was fine. Oh, Supreme Sea Mare. I needed some of them. I'll do. Nat Beast is so good in format right now. You can play 10-year Spirit Adhara, which summons itself from your hand. And play it with any level 4 and just get Nat Beast with it in any deck. Real good. And I think Nat Beast needs an Earth Tuner. It's probably one of the best ones you can play. 2 Supreme Sea Mare. That'll do. I've got a nice chunk of URs there. No, SRs I mean. Let's see, where was that deck? Oh, I can delete this. I don't need that anymore. Vernisylph, here we go. Hey, I've got no problem answering questions about Master Duel. It gives me something to do while I relax on these. That's sort of what Naturia Vernisylph looks like at the moment. Naturia. Something like that. Maybe one of them. One of them. 2 of them, why not? You only really need Mole, Cricket, and Camellia. Just to go into Beast, because they basically search each other. Then these are just your extenders for your Earths. Then you got your Max Cs. I don't know about Imperm, I might take those out, but yeah. This is a quite nice little deck I've been tinkering with. Alright, let's see. I'll do this first. Dismantle. Let's get myself some dust. Can I make any UR dust? What do I need? That's one I got some URs I don't need. I need that. Don't need these. Don't need this. Don't need this. Miracle Synchro Fusion, yeah, I could add one of those. Because you can use it. Actually. Miracle Synchro Fusion. Can you use Verti Anaconda into that? Let's see. Vert. You go for normal quick play spell. Miracle Synchro Fusion. Miracle Synchro Fusion. Yeah, Miracle Synchro Fusion. I can use that as a Verte target. And that got me 2 URs I can play. The deck I wanted to play was probably this one. Either that one or some Morbius. But that is a lot of URs to play. I can't do that one. How many Ice Jade did I need? Just Cosmoclaw. Yeah. You only play 2 Cosmoclaw. Ice Jade. I'll put 2 Acti in for now. I think I need 2 of that. I could put in 1 Gaimia, another one. Labyrinth. Labyrinth. Very cheap, really. You just need 1 or 2 of the Labyrinth Girl, 3 Welcome, and that's it. That's literally all you need. Generate that. Because the extra deck doesn't matter, because I'm playing Dogma Punishment for mine. I'm just selling things at a comic book fair. I mean, I'm trying to collect a couple of comic books myself. I've picked really obscure jank for my first collection of comics. I've got a couple of the Power Rangers ones because they're really nice. I've got I'm going to get the Transformers ones because they're pretty nice. Steal it if you want, mate. It's not the best list in the world. There's a couple of additions, like some more Absolute King Blackjacks would be nice. Because if you're playing him, then you can play more Linkarebos to link him off. So you can use his effect to set some more traps. Like, Labyrinth setup's terrible. We'll get rid of that. Because you can play Triple Extrav, because these don't matter. But if you are playing Triple Extrav, Getting more Entices would be nice. And Fossil Warriors, so you don't mill them by using Extrav. I just haven't had a chance to rebuild this for a while. So you probably need like a couple more of these. This one's a really good one. Maybe a Linkaribo, you don't have to. And just build whatever else you want. Because it gives you access to your rivalry because you're activating traps. Your triple compulse is nice. And you can play one because it's searchable. D-Barrier shuts your opponent down from playing rituals, synchro zigzags, and pendulums. If you want to play some more backjacks, these are my 3 tech cards. You're free to take these out. This one stops tier because it negates all graveyard effects. This one stops your opponent banishing, so you can use that against any banishing deck. And this one stops only runic. So if you wanted to, you can take that one out. You won't fight runic a whole load. You don't really need Metaverse, and you can add 2 copies of more backjack in. It could look something like this. What else could we do? Like if you want to draws, you could potentially add a Lure of Darknesses in instead of your Extravs. So it would look a lot like this. Or if you wanted to as well, you can play Solemns if you have Solemns. Because it is a trap, so you can do shenanigans with it. But the best ones are your Imperms, because you can reset those. You can reset your barriers, and you can reset your labyrinths. Oh yeah. D-Barrier, you can set it every single turn. Use D-Barrier, lock them out of fusions, if they're playing tier. And then the second their turn starts, you can use Lovely Labyrinth to set another one and lock them out again. It's really dumb. Yeah. Labyrinth is a really nice tier deck right now. Like, if you check Master Duel meta that we showed you earlier, for Labyrinth decks, you won't need much more UR than this. Because all the core is 1 or 2 Silver Castle and 3 Welcome. And then the rest are just like your staples, like your Imperms. These are all worth nothing. You would have to craft them all, though, because you can't get them in packs. But yeah, there's loads of cool stuff you can build in Labyrinth. Like, if you wanted to, you can also play Ice Dragon's Prison. Like, you could do maybe this, or at least one of those in. Well, you don't even have to make it 40. Put 2 Ice Dragon's Prisons in. Because that also banishes a card from your opponent's field. It's also really useful. Any normal trap is just so good. Like, these are just techs. You can take one of them out depending on what you want. Like, that's not as amazingly useful. Not being able to banish cards can be really useful, and it summons itself. What else could we just swap out? Like, you can even reset evenly matched every single turn if you wanted to, because it's a normal trap. So if you didn't want to play spells, you could just do this. Or at least play 2 of them. That's a little random list you can play. Oh, how to filter for decks. Let me show you. Master Duel Meta. So here's your Master Duel. You can search here. And then you can, instead of searching cards, you can click Other and search for decks. So you can choose Lab. Oh, it's R-E-B-R-Y in it. Labyrinth. You can search for Labyrinth decks specifically. And then these are the ones that are really useful. And it just gives you like a sample deck. Like, you can play Lord of Heavenly if you want. These are like your nice little traps you can play. 2 Labyrinth Girl. Actually, that's playing more Sphere than you really need. Torrential. You can replay Torrential every single turn. It's a normal trap. Trap Trick. Dynamicious. Target card in the field, discard and banish a card. You can reset that. Soul Drain negates Tear. Because all monsters that are banished and in the graveyard can't activate their effects. I mean, it'd affect yours, but that would shut Tear down. Yeah. Labyrinth is a real nice tech deck. Because you can also play your Abyss Dwellers, because all your little guys are level 4s. So many cool things you can play with this deck. There's even at the bottom here, guides. Guides on how to Labyrinth. It's a good little website. Because these are like you can play 5 draw cards if you really wanted to. Oh yeah. So many good little techs you can play in this deck. It's really cheap. These you don't even need to play these. These just protect your traps. You don't really need to play them. Like mine's more of a budget build. But it's done quite well for me. I'll save that for now. That's a decent enough build. Oh, I need to put my extras back in, don't I? Put my extras in. I'll take out some evenlies for now. You can basically search any trap in this deck, so depends what you really want to play, but yeah, it's a nice little deck. Because any of these ones have the effect of send it to the graveyard and discard a card to just set any Labyrinth card. So you just can set Welcome straight away. Use Welcome, summon Silver Castle. Then you can use Silver Castle to reset this. And you've got like your Destruction cards to destroy 2 cards. Destroy and send. Duality is semi-limited because of True Draco. True Draco really exploited that card. Like, amazingly. I'm gonna get some SR dust while I'm here. I'll need to go in like 5 minutes, but I can get some SR dust in the meantime. Answer some other questions if you has any. And we'll destroy some SRs that I don't need. We don't play this. We don't play this anymore. Don't need you. Don't need that. What else do I need? Don't play Satellite Synchron. Don't play Jet. Don't play this. Like SRs you get for absolute days. I'm not going to be destroying all of them, but stuff I'm never going to use. Like Dual Link Dragon. Terrible. I'm going to play one Foolish Burial Goods anyway. Yeah, Pot of Duality is screwed too. Pot of Duality. It keeps dying for the sins of other decks. Excuse me. Yeah. True Draco playing Duality. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I definitely don't. I'll get around to dismantling those in a minute, but I'll make a couple more of this. There we go. That's a bit of a improved deck. I could probably make one more of these. Could do with making another Entis. Because I'm using the extras. back to the front can be quite useful sometimes. Not very often, but it is a trap you can reset in Labyrinth if you wanted. Yeah, just like random little decks. Like I'm building this next. This has some SRs, so I'll just make a couple of these. For them. Some Shuri Sacred Tree I can make one of. There we go, that'll do for now.
Alright. Good luck at your fair, mate.
Of course. Did quite a bit of random decks there. I got to silver again, I think, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Silver 3 in 2 hours.
Not bad.
From bronze 5.
Good climb.
Well, that's not too bad.
Right, I shall see you later.
All them gems you can buy. Right, see you later there, sir. I've now decided to stream every Friday, no matter what,
Nice.
to get myself into a schedule again.
Yeah.
And at least and if I've got time, I'll stream other times, but we'll be okay.
Right, I shall chat to you later then.
I think my next deck I'm building for my videos, you know, in my random deck lists, is going to be Constellar.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Because they've got finally the new supports out.
Yeah.
The Constellar Tellarknight support, so that's what I'll be doing.
Yeah, that was fun.
So yeah, I will see everyone later.
Right.
In a bit.
In a bit.
Pass. Go.